Good day, viewers. In today's physics experiment is under optics, that is light. And this experiment, the aim of this experiment is to determine the reflection of light using a plane mirror. In every physics practical experiment, there is an aim for which we are looking for. So in this particular experiment is an optics, though physics practical is divided into 4 sections. Like the first one is mechanics, the second one is optics, which is light, the third one is heat transfer energy, and the fourth one is electricity. So this is one of them. If you can see on my screen, the experiment is an optics experiment, which we know that students find it difficult to perform this experiment. One of the reasons is the students are individuals, they are not group, they are always individual. Answer your father's name, and that is one of the reasons. Then the second reason is as a result of looking for the reflection of the image in the plane mirror, and that is the reason why I decided to change the optical pin in replace of the thumb pin, and using masking tape to replace the thumb pin in their A4 paper. If you can see, the A4 paper is carrying a masking tape at the edges holding the paper, while the thumb pin is what they are using for the reflection of the images that will be reflecting in the plane mirror. So as you can see, he's measuring the angles of his reading in one of the trays. If you can see, the trace is number 4 trace. He's taking out his angle because they asked them to measure the angle θ1 and θ2 using their protractor. Now you can see on the screen they are measuring their angles, and you have to place your protractor in a very good position so that you can be able to get your actual reading of your angles. In this experiment, I make them to understand that whenever you are performing any experiment, you have to monitor the trend of your values. What did I mean by trend? You have to observe your values to know whether if your values are increasing or decreasing, so that you will know the type of graph or slope you are meant to obtain. Now if you look at this student is solving, trying to get the right thing. So I was able to see what he's doing, asking him question, because I saw him performing the trace 2 experiment, and I have to confront him because I noticed most of his mates are in the number 5, but he's in the number 2 trace. So he made me to understand that he is done with his work. He's just going back to the ones that he did not finish, trying to perfect them, and that is good of him. And if you can see, most of his readings that he obtains are very neat, they are very correct, everything is in intact position, and it's just that I pointed out little corrections which he finally adjusted on them. Please, thank you for following me. If you find this video very useful and very interesting, please do well to share and drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you are a science student and you find this difficult during your own time, please drop your thoughts in the comment section so that we can see how we can remove the phobia in this particular experiment. Because this experiment, most of all the experiments in optics, in physics, are individuals experiments because they deals with traces. I think it is when you are using a ray box that you make use of group experiment.
Can't you see where my arrow is? My arrow is
now the last part of it is the precautions.
It's forward
it
now.
helps
Can't
you
you see
to
it's moving
reduce
up? Your own is
the
coming
numbers
down.
of errors that you might encounter during the course of the experiment. Number 1 of it is I ensure neat traces. Number 2 of this is I ensure that the pins are vertically erect. And number 3 is I avoid error due to the parallels when reading the meter rule and the protractor. You can see it on the screen. And lastly, I ensure that adequate spacing on the optical pins. Thank you for watching.